Hey everybody, in this video we're going to take a look at an updated workflow to get motion capture data from Vicon Shogun into Unreal Engine. Now obviously I haven't really cleaned this data, but it's a good example because it does have two performers, and also this was recorded with NTSC drop frame broadcast frame rate, and it's not really something that Unreal really likes. And so I'm just going to go through the full workflow of preparing this data to bring into Unreal and then importing it into Unreal Engine so it could be used there for retargeting and further editing. So let's get into it. So first of all, I've got two performers here and I want to export them one at a time. So Unreal Engine prefers only one skeleton in any given FBX file. And so one of the things I want to make sure of in Shogun is that I'm going to export only selected content. So if I go to the File menu, go to the Export option and choose the option box, then I can go to File Format, make sure I have FBX selected, and selected objects only is activated. So this way I can select the individual subjects and export each of them to their own FBX file. So that's one thing. Another thing is that Unreal Engine prefers whole frame rates, not drop frame. And since this is a drop frame capture, I want to reprocess that or resample it into an even 120 frames per second. And to do that, I'm just going to use an HSL command here in the command prompt. So just typing in resample. Now, this is, of course, a command I use quite a bit since our system was set up for broadcast work for some time. And so the command is resample space quote 30 hertz quote space 120 semicolon. So this command will resample all the data in this file for the 30 hertz 120 frames per second standard, and I'll hit enter and that'll go ahead and reprocess. And then once this is finished, great, that doesn't take very long, and here we are at 30 hertz 120 frames. Now again, I'm only going to export the selected subject, but I also need to make sure that I have the solving bones visible. So right now in my view filters here, I have the solving bones hidden. So I need to activate those so that I can select them, and so that I can see them, I'll activate X-ray mode, or I could hide the skins altogether. But again, the key here is that solving bones are visible. I'll check selection filters as well and make sure they are selectable. And so now I know that I could select these one subject at a time. So I'm holding the Alt key, click drag around this subject, and now I can do File and Export, and I'm exporting to an FBX, and this is the Anna subject, so I'll underscore Anna and save that out. Okay, so that'll be my first FBX, and now I can grab my other subject. So this is Alt click drag to select Jordan, and I'll go ahead and file export this to its file, and instead of Anna, of course, we'll name this Jordan. Okay, now we've got those files saved out. We're ready to move on to Unreal Engine. Let's minimize Shogun. And one thing that I do have with my Unreal Engine is the Vicon Unreal Engine plugin installed. Normally this gets installed really just for live link capability, so you can have live data from Shogun showing up through live link in Unreal. However, there are some special sauce features in this plugin that are useful even if you're just transferring data via FBX. So I do recommend that you go ahead and you can just Google Vicon Unreal plugin and it'll bring you to this page, and make sure you download the one that is the appropriate version for Unreal that you're using. So at the time of this recording, 112 is the version of the plugin for Unreal Engine 5.7. And if we scroll down, you can select older versions for other Unreal Engine versions. Okay, once you have this downloaded and installed, you want to make sure that it is in your engine. It doesn't have to be activated, it just needs to be in your engine. And we can always double check that that is the case by going into our content browser, clicking on the cogwheel and making sure that engine content and plugin content are both activated. And then I can go here to my sources panel, click on engine and type in Vicon. And here are some of the assets that are in the Vicon plugin. So the main assets that we really want from this is the root edit Vicon actor fingers and the root edit Vicon actor fingers skeleton. This is a specially edited skeleton that has a root bone and also has all the fingers. And so this is ideal for retargeting in Unreal Engine, and it's built into the plugin. It's not actually even in the Shogun skins folder, last I checked anyway. So I'm going to select both of these assets, shift select and click, and control C to copy them. And then in my project's content folder, I will go ahead and right click and create a new folder. I'll call this Vicon, and double click and right click, and let's create another new folder for characters. And double click into that and control V paste. And so now I have my own copy of these two assets, control shift S. And this way, if I were to migrate or use storm sync or just, zip a project and pass on to somebody else, they will have these assets in the project regardless of whether they have the plugin installed. Okay, now that they're here, I do want to make one more adjustment, and that is that this skeletal mesh currently is still using the skeleton that's in the plugin, and I want it to use this skeleton that's in my project instead. So to take care of that, I'll just right click on the skeletal mesh, go to the skeleton option, and choose Assign Skeleton. And here I want to make sure I'm using the root edit that is in my Vicon characters folder. So I'll just expand this a little bit, and I can type in root. And here I should have, there it is, root edit fingers. And this is in my project under Vicon characters. So that's the one that I want to use. I will accept that. And now we should be all set. Control Shift S to save all those changes. And now anything that I import as animation for this skeleton asset will work with this skeletal mesh. All right, so let's go ahead and import those animations. So I'll go to the Vicon folder. Let's right click and choose a new folder for mocap data. And double click in here and right click, import into current folder. And here are my two FBX files. I'll select both of them using the control key, choose open. And here under animations, I want to make sure that the animations are coming in for that root edit skeleton that's in my project. So I'll click this drop down and let's see, here's one. If I hover over that, that is in the engine. And so the next one here, I'm just looking at the path value, and I can see that this is in my project under Vicon characters. So that's the skeleton I want this to go into. And now I should be good to import. So let's go ahead and import those. 1 and 2. And there we go. So now I've got the two animations for those characters. Control Shift S to save all those changes. And I can double click on one of these just to check out the animation and make sure it's working properly. All right, so there we go. I hope this helps. Until next time, have fun.